The universe is infinite, right? I think pretty much everyone can agree on that. Science tells us that the universe is infinite, that energy is everything, and energy is omnipresent, and it's always expanding for fuller expression, right? That's what science tells us. So, what if you could communicate with the universe directly? What if you knew how to speak the language of the universe so that you could get what you want quicker, faster, and easier? So in this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways to talk to the universe correctly so you can transform your life faster than anyone has ever shown you before. So if you're watching this video right now, the universe is trying to tell you something critical. Let's dive in to how to change your life by talking to the universe. The first way to talk to the universe is to focus on the universe's phone number. You know how you gotta dial someone's phone number to talk to them? So once you dial their number, you're on the correct frequency to communicate with them, right? So the universe obviously does not have a cell phone number. So how do you dial the correct number or frequency so you can communicate with the universe correctly, right? We all want to do that if it's going to help you get what you want quicker and faster, right? Like that's the whole goal. You want to learn how to tell the universe your goals and dreams, what you need help with, so you can get the universe to help you get what you want faster, right? So instead of dialing the universe's phone number traditionally, you dial it through where your focus of attention goes. So imagine it's 3,000 years in the future, so you don't even have a cell phone anymore. You communicate with everyone telepathically through the power of your mind. Well, the universe already is that far in the future, and that's how you communicate with the universe right now. So think of the universe as a buddy who's just asking you like, hey, what's up? What do you want to talk about? What do you need help with? But the thing is, the universe doesn't understand our chit chat. You're not talking through words and sentences like a normal telephone conversation. You're speaking to it telepathically. So it vibes with your energy. So every time that you react to something in your life, it's like you're telling the universe with your focus, yep, give me more of this in life. It's like being in a massive warehouse. Everything you desire is there, but there's no lights on. It's totally dark. But inside this warehouse, you got your dream car, your dream house is somewhere, there's big bags of money, your soulmate's there, perfect health, healing, the new job you want, the promotion. It's all in this really dark warehouse, right? So imagine all you have is one single spotlight, one massive floodlight. And wherever you put that floodlight, whatever object that light shines on, that's what you get. And when you're talking to the universe, it's the exact same way, but your spotlight is the point of your attention. And that's why Jesus said in Matthew 13:12, to those that have, more is given, and to those that don't have, even that which they have is taken away. He's talking about the spotlight of attention. When you focus on something, it's like you're predicting your own future. It's like the universe is holding daily elections every single day, and where you put your focus on something, that's what you're voting for more of in your life. So if you ignore stuff, if you feel angry or worried that what you want isn't coming yet, it's really like telling the universe, no, I'm not interested, no thank you. So the universe is tuning into your focus, not your words or the prayers that you're saying in English or whatever language that you speak. It's through your focus, and that's you saying yes, please, or no, thanks. The universe wants to give you more of what you want, but it's essentially just responding to the nod of your own attention, right? So you've had it happen before where you bump into someone, right? Maybe you see them at a coffee shop, or maybe they're at a grocery store. You've been thinking about them, and then boom, they show up. Or you're thinking about someone and you haven't talked to them in a long time, and then they text you, right? That's the same way that you speak to the universe. That's that telepathic communication from your focus, that the universe's language is not your native tongue. It's through focus. And when you understand that, then it all becomes this cool game, and it leads us into the second way to talk to the universe. which is understanding what language it truly speaks. So how do you talk to another person on planet Earth? Let's just say you're in Los Angeles, or you're in New York, or you're in Europe, right? And let's say that you speak English, right? And then you're translated into Tokyo, Japan. You get transplanted and dropped off over there. You have no cell phone, you have no money, you don't know anyone. How would you communicate with everybody in Japan if you didn't speak their language, right? You'd have to learn their language, right? So if everybody spoke a different language, you would need to learn their language in order to communicate with them. So the universe does not speak your language. You speak Spanish, you speak English, French, German, Chinese, but the universe doesn't speak those languages. And to get your prayers answered by the universe, you have to learn how to actually talk to the universe in a language that it understands. So the universe is just sitting there. It's totally omnipresent. It's infinite, with the power to create worlds, rearrange subatomic particles that can instantly change the direction of your life, instantly change your bank account with unexpected new money. It can instantly change your romantic life. It can instantly change your health, your career, your job. So it's just sitting there and it's asking, what do you want? Right? How can I help you? What would you like more of? But the universe doesn't know English. The language the universe speaks is the subtle energy and language of frequency and vibration. And that's why the famous inventor Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you have to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So the universe tunes in to our vibes, our frequency patterns, and not the words that we're saying. So every emotion that we show and we broadcast, the frustration, love, fear, the universe takes it as a request for more of the same. Every thought you think, and there's a lot of them, Stanford University research found that we have approximately 65,000 thoughts, mostly subconscious. Every single one of those thoughts has a specific frequency and a specific vibration, right? It almost doesn't seem real. And so I kind of like to just make it simple. If you just basically do a little science experiment with me. So imagine that you were to think thoughts like this, like, I'm gonna be broke. It's so hard to make money. I'm not that smart. There's just too many things outside of my control. The rich people are controlling the world, and we little people are always gonna be kept down and be kept financially poor. I don't know how to make any more money. This isn't fair, right? How does that feel? Does it feel good? Bad? Positive? Negative? It feels like crap, right? It just feels like crap. But what if you changed it? What if you thought things like, I'm worthy of everything that I desire. Money comes to me in new and unexpected ways. I'm in tune with the infinite source of wealth, and I'm now succeeding in every single thing that I do. Money comes to me in increasing quantities through many sources. I'm now attracting brand new, awesome customers, clients, opportunities for more money, more impact, right? How does that feel? Feels good. That's because every thought that you think, consciously and subconsciously, it has a corresponding energy, a corresponding frequency, a corresponding vibration. So in other words, every thought and belief that you have has a corresponding emotional state that resonates with your thoughts and with your beliefs. So you know if you're thinking good or bad or positive or negative, constructively or destructively, based on how you feel in the moment, based off of your emotions or your energy. And what are your emotions, right? Well, scientifically speaking, emotions are just electrical impulses that are firing through your nervous system. So in other words, your emotions are just electrical waves of energy, frequency, and vibration. And then what are your thoughts? Well, every time you think a thought, you fire electrical cells in your brain. And scientists can actually measure these electrical signals, right? You can see them on an fMRI machine or an EEG machine at a hospital when they got your brain hooked up in the hospital and they're measuring the electrical activity of your brain. So the crazy thing is, your thoughts and emotions are coded transmissions of energy, frequency, and vibration. And since the universe's native language is not English, it's vibration, then you correctly communicate with the universe by the specific vibrational frequency of your energy that you are broadcasting, which is controlled by your thoughts, your emotions, your perception right now in the present moment. And again, that's why Jesus said, to those that have, more is given. Because when you have a feeling of gratitude, prosperity, excitement, abundance, love, then you're in alignment with your desires, and your emotions, your energy, are telling the universe, give me more of this. More money, more success, more love, more relationships, more of the good that you desire. And this is why I always talk about reprogramming your subconscious mind, because you're trying hard consciously to do this, right? But if your old childhood conditioning was programmed negatively, you are still communicating more of what you don't want, because that Stanford University study concluded that you have approximately 65,000 thoughts per day. 95% of them are unconscious. So unless you reprogram your subconscious mind, basically no matter how many self-help books you read and videos you study, you will still be stuck. And that's why on every video I give away my free Success Hypnosis MP3 to help you change how you're subconsciously talking to the universe. And then this way, just by listening to it for a couple minutes for free, you're able to start telling the universe to give you more success, to give you more money, to give you more good things, even if you aren't consciously working on it. So you can download it for free. It's www.jakeshypnosis.com, or you can go to the link in the description right there down below, or it's pinned to the comments right there down below, because you're subconsciously talking to the universe at the same time. And now that you know that the universe language is just vibration, this leads us to the third way to communicate with the universe so you can speed up your desires and get what you want faster. Number 3 is to live in the now, because the universe does not understand past or future. So to really get through to the universe, you have to focus in the now. The universe is all about what's happening right now. If energy is never created or destroyed, time doesn't exist to the universe. So when we're thinking about the past or the future, we're sending basically echoes through space. Present moment is where the universe is actually eavesdropping and listening to you. So when you're thinking about the past, when you're worrying about the future, the universe doesn't actually even understand that. It thinks you're speaking directly to it right now in this moment. And that's why in the book of Job, it says, lo, the thing that you fear has come upon you, right? If you're worrying about the future, for example, if you're thinking about how I might not have the money that I need, you're actually sending a poverty signal back to the universe. You're speaking to the universe in poverty. You're asking the universe for more poverty, because the universe only knows right now. It doesn't understand that you're worrying about the future. It's just receiving the transmission that you're broadcasting right now. To the infinite universe, there is no past or future. There's only right now. And it's kind of cool once we really understand it. So when we're thinking about the past or future, you're still having a chat with the universe. You're still telling it what you want, even if you don't realize it. So to get through to the universe, think and speak about now. So if there's something that you want in the future, or something that you don't want to repeat from the past over again, you have to change it right now in the present moment. So saying, I will be happy when XYZ occurs, it's like admitting I am not happy now. You have to believe you're already in the joy and freedom and success that you want, right? Because the universe has an infinite range of potential realities, and they're all waiting for your request. And by feeling like you've already made it, that's when the universe starts lining things up. So the fastest way to do this is through gratitude. Can you give thanks for a future that has not manifested yet? Can you give thanks right now for the new job that you don't even have? Can you thank the universe for your soulmate, even though you're still sad about how your last relationship ended poorly? Can you give thanks that your business is now earning $10,000 a month, $50,000 a month, even though your five senses are telling you it's not happening, dude? So once you can communicate your gratitude for a future potential, the universe basically gives it to you immediately. And, this is just kind of a silly thing, but once I started thanking God for my viral YouTube videos, even though I only had 5,000 YouTube subscribers, I was getting like 100 views on every single video, but I started to feel thankful that I had hundreds of thousands of subscribers that didn't exist. That's when my channel randomly went viral overnight. So old videos from months prior randomly started getting millions of views. And I went from under 5,000 subscribers, right about that number, to a few 100,000 subscribers in just a couple months. So the question is, can you give thanks for the future that has not been made manifest yet? Number 4 is to use your internal GPS system, especially when you're feeling lost, right? So when you're driving a car, you plug the location into the GPS and then it tells you if you're on the right track or not, right? So when you realize you're not on the right track, what do? You just go the other way, right? And so sometimes your words and your thoughts aren't matching your true feelings. So sometimes you want something, but your thoughts and your feelings are sending a mixed signal in the wrong direction. And then you can always stop and you can ask, how do I feel right now? Am I generating feelings that are creating what I want, right? What am I broadcasting right now? And if it's not what you desire, you can reprogram your internal GPS. You can take a U-turn, you can go on a detour, and you can go back towards your intended destination because you have intuition, you have consciousness and awareness. That's your GPS that says, am I going in the direction that I want? No, I'm not. Okay. I want financial success, but I'm feeling broke and poor and afraid. Okay. I'm not in alignment. Let me take a step back. Man, I'm so grateful that I had the money for gas today. I'm so grateful that I was able to come up with the money to get my tire fixed, even though it just broke. Like, yeah, that sucked and it's easy to get upset, but man, I'm so grateful that I came up with the money for that. Or I really want love, but damn, I'm still like so bummed that it hasn't happened yet. And like, my mind's like, there's no good guys, there's no right women left, but I'm not gonna think like that anymore. Instead, I'm so grateful the universe is bringing my perfect love and relationships into my life right now. It feels good. It feels good to be loved. It feels good to know that I'm loved. It feels good to be blessed, right? Abraham Hicks calls it the, isn't it wonderful? Neville Goddard talks about it. Isn't it wonderful? You just let your mind go when you get off track, right? You're trying to get to Seattle and you're in New York, but somehow you get to Texas. What do? Okay, you got to get back on the GPS. Same way, I want money, but okay, now I'm in poverty. Let me shift it back. And you can do it like this, like, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful that XYZ is happening? Isn't it wonderful I had the money for this? Isn't it wonderful that there still are, I don't know, billions more people in the world that could be my soulmate that are out there? And that shift brings you back to broadcasting, communicating your desires effectively to the universe. Now, the 5th way that you can talk to the universe, in my opinion, is the most important. And it's just one word: repetition. Oh, repetition is what shapes your subconscious mind, which is, as we talked about, that's the biggest part of your whole dialogue with the universe. So since you were a little kid, the subconscious mind basically has just been like a giant sponge, and it's absorbing everything that it's seen, it's felt, it's heard, it's saw, it's experienced. Especially when you were a kid, your subconscious mind didn't know the difference between real and imaginary. Your subconscious mind didn't know the difference between a good belief and a negative one, a healthy one and an unhealthy one. So basically it was just an empty cup that got filled with many negative programs that control your habits and beliefs today. And psychologists tell us that over 70% of the subconscious programming that we receive by the time that we're 18 years old is negative and redundant. So a good question to ask is, what beliefs did I inherit? What habits or emotions, what thoughts did you get programmed with that you don't want? What ideas about money, success, confidence, love, relationships, romance, happiness, what about your own goals? And the really good news is science has proven that you can actually change your subconscious programming through repetition. So you aren't stuck with whatever you inherited. Scientists tell us you can totally change your subconscious programming through repetition and rewire the synaptic connections in your brain. So once I learned that, I decided I was going to start using a success hypnosis every single day, and I was just going to do an experiment, like how far can I take this? So I started spending a few minutes a day listening to a success hypnosis. At the time, I was earning under $2,000 a month, and within a few years, I was a millionaire in my 20s. My books were being published internationally, translated into other languages. I met my wife, Ashley. And then like after it happened, like sometimes I just scratched my head. I was like, damn, like it was this easy all along and I never knew, because I was fighting against crappy subconscious belief systems. So you can get my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com, where you can click the link in the description right there down below, or go to the top comment. I have it pinned as the top comment right there down below. And you can start listening to that for a couple minutes a day. And subconsciously, you're going to start communicating with the universe. Just a couple minutes a day of listening to it, and you'll start to see it, right? The universe responds quickly. You'll see new job opportunities, new relationships, promotions, some new money shows up pretty quickly. I met a guy one time that actually said that he claimed that he won a local lottery by listening to the success hypnosis for a few minutes every day. So you can check it out right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com. My only request is if you do win the lottery, you gotta give me half of it, okay? So hope you enjoy this video. This is 5 ways that you can communicate with the universe. So remember, you live in a friendly universe. You are not alone. The universe is always listening. You just have to learn how to speak its language, and that's when the magic really starts to happen. So if you enjoy this video, click right here to watch another, and I'll see you on the next one.